네. 네.
Every time you show up smiling, you got me. Never knew how you played alone. When the finish line comes and you're beside me. It's so I dream about building a home, staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine. Take off your shoes, you're not in a hurry. Sing as you walk and jumping up in the air. You hold me tight and say that you love me. Every thought that I have just got blown away. Staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine. Future looks great and I'm holding on tight. Breakfast served every morning, every night. Staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine. Staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my. Can feel that tingle down my spine.
Yes.